In this video, we're going to go over some additional configuration options for land that you have posted. So in the previous video, all we did was initially set up a land posting, and you're brought to the land posting page. So this first section here is a link to your request form. So you can copy this and send it to anyone, post it on Facebook. You can use this link with the state of North Dakota Game and Fish website for their electronic posting. We'll go over that in a separate video. And then here's the visit link, so you can view kind of what the request form looks like if somebody were to scan your sign. In the next section here, you have some actions. You can edit your posted sign and print your posted sign and view the liability waiver that is given to you. So here's what the posted sign by default looks like right out of the box. So we can come in here and edit anything that we want. So if instead we wanted to say, instead of private property, we wanted, no trespassing, we could do that. We can adjust some of the sign text. We can change the name on the sign. Let's say you're the owner of the property and you're leasing the land and they're going to be in charge of posting. You can do it that way. And you can also change some footer text down here. So we'll save that and then print the posted sign again. As you can see, no trespassing, just kind of different ways to configure what's set on your sign. Here's the basic info that we configured initially. If we wanted to adjust the status, let's say that we have, when we initially set this up, there was no cattle on the property, but now we're moving cattle around and we have, we don't want anyone out there now. Cattle currently whatever you want to say there. You can do some formatting. If we were to come down and save that, now if you'll look at request form, when somebody scans the sign, they don't get a request form, they just get a little message letting them know, hey, currently no hunting, check back later, or whatever you want to write there. But we'll set it back to available. And we had set up that we wanted to be notified by email. Pricing settings, we'll get to that later. Now species, let's say that you don't want people hunting deer on your property, but you don't care if they go out and hunt duck or goose or whatever. So you can select that species there, so nobody can hunt deer. For multiple bookings, let's say that you're posting a very large piece of land. You don't want to split it up, and you want to allow more people to be able to request access for a single day. So you could check allow multiple bookings, and you can choose how many bookings per day you're allowing. So we could say, okay, we have a very large piece of land here that we're posting with this single code. We gotta let more people on. Would be still a first come first served basis for different spots of that piece of land, but you could set that up. For future bookings, you can configure the amount of days, weeks, or months in advance that you want people to book. So let's say you just wanted people to be able to book 2 days in advance, you could set that. That would be no problem. So now if we go back to our form, we can see land is only available to book 2 days in advance. So we can only book for these days here. We cannot select deer for what we're looking to hunt, but we could choose anything else as a hunter. And they have to agree to a liability waiver, and they can leave you any notes before requesting access. Let's come down here to the map. See, we've already set up our map here in the initial configuration. Here's some informational messages that we could say. If you didn't want to charge kids to come hunting, you could say kids 15 and under are free. Please do not include them in your number of people. Other things I've seen people do is, they're gonna use, if they're charging for the land, they let the people know that they're gonna be using the proceeds to fund, certain things. So that's an option, just kind of an idea. Instructions or notes. So this is after the approval, after the hunter has been approved to access your land. You could say, please do not drive on if wet. Any instructions or notes that you want to leave the hunter. Down here are some blackout dates. So let's say you have your kids come into town, or you have family come into town and they want to hunt this property. You could come in here and say, you know what, they're going to be out here on these days, and leave yourself a little note here. And now these dates will be blocked off so nobody can book for those days. So now if we come up and check out our request form, we will see, we can't go into the future yet because those days, we only allow 2 days in advance. So let's change that really quick. Quick little on the fly demo. So let's do 30 days. So now if we tried to book these days here, it's not available because we blocked those out for family in town. And that is a quick introduction to configuring additional settings for your land postings.